please visit our website at wowraidleader.com. Huntsman is the first boss in Karazhan and is a pretty easy one to get you started. He's also an optional boss, meaning that you don't have to kill him to progress through the raid, but since he drops 2 epics and a badge, he's probably worth your time. The fight takes place in 3 stages. In stage 1, you'll just have the horse Midnight. Have your off-tank grab him and have your DPS start killing him. Once he gets down to 95%, which happens pretty quickly, Huntsman will come out, so make sure your main tank is ready to grab him right away. He is immune to taunt effects, so give your tank a couple of seconds to establish aggro before the DPS switches over. Also, make sure he's tanked facing away from raid party members, so they can avoid being hit by his frontal shadow cleave. At this point in the raid, you can either have your DPS killing Huntsman or Midnight. It's important to decide who you're going to kill ahead of time so you don't split your DPS and you're all focusing on the same target. Personally, when we raid, I have my DPS kill Huntsman and simply ignore Midnight during phase 2. Once one of these guys is taken to 25%, Huntsman will hop on top of Midnight to join and form a single raid boss. It's important at this point that everybody stops DPS and the healers stop healing because the aggro will have been wiped. Let your main tank re-grab the boss and pull him back against the wooden wall on the side. Once he has aggro, it's okay to start DPSing. But he does do a charge, so everybody should be in tight close right on the horse's butt. The rest of the fight is just a basic tank and spank. You might want to remind your casters that while in close like this, they can pull a hate off the tank with less threat than they could when they're at their normal ranged distance. It's important to know during this fight, if you're a mage or a druid, that you're going to be doing a lot of curse removing. He puts out a curse that reduces your chance to hit with melee ranged or spells by 50%, so it's incredibly important that this is removed quickly from the tanks to keep them from losing too much threat. Also remember that resto druids have to switch out a tree form to remove curses, so if you have a boomkin or a mage, it's really nice if they can do this. Finally, if you have anybody who's new to Karazhan, they might have a quest to turn in right behind the boss. Make sure that you remind them to be patient because there is a mob that you have to clear before they can turn in their quests, and many parties have been wiped by overly enthusiastic raid members running back there and pulling them. Please visit our website at wowraidleader.com.